Base work, base work, base work. Today I want to do more work in this area of the base. And by doing that, we are going to be doing some work probably right here, in which I want to incorporate the mine into a whole nother build, instead of it just being this tiny little entrance. But welcome back to another episode of AutoCraft Season 5. Today I have the plans of building a quarry about right here where the pathway might even go over it and will incorporate a bridge into the project. But we are still in the very early stages of building this, so we still have to go through all the plans. However, before we can even begin on something like that, we do need some materials. Because if I come over here to our spruce chest, we are very low on spruce. Because I want to be able to use spruce in this build because I feel like spruce would really fit in with a quarry. And as of for buying spruce, we are down to only 1 diamond. Meaning we need to chop it. So we are going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Because currently right now, we only have 1 shop, which is our rocket shop. As for my second shop for the season, I don't want to really be announcing what that's going to be just yet, as it is something we are going to be building probably not even in 2024. It's definitely going to be a 2025 project. But as for the location of it, it's going to be this island right here. This is the island that's kind of the border between the shopping district and our base. And I think it would be really cool if we take over this island for our next shop. And yes, it is going to be quite a large shop, which is why the first thing that we're going to do in this episode is remove all of these trees on this island and make our first claim, just basically saying this is going to be where we're going to be having the shop, that way nobody builds on it. So let's start this video off with a time lapse. This island looks very different without all the trees on it. Because not only did we remove the trees, but we also removed all of the podzol and the coarse dirt, as well as smoothing out the island a little bit as well. But one issue that we're going to be having is, well, that. Protected by Environment Agency Sacred Lands. Because this right here is Fire's Day 1 base from when we first started the season. And well, judging by this, I don't think he wants to get rid of it. Hi, bye, not entrance. Well, I also just entered, so does that mean something bad's gonna happen now? Protected land? Protected land, no trespassing. Well, anyways, something did happen right as we finished off this island, which, by the way, we did this on stream over at twitch.tv/MrCrink_. Well, this month's tab list was marked as the most difficult difficulty. And, well, a lot of people, including myself, have somewhat figured it out, I may have been told. I really didn't even think it was possible. Roll the clip. Okay, so I don't know if this is actually gonna make it into the video, but, you know, if you're seeing it, it is. Geo, which is right behind me, is trying to show us exactly what the tab list is this month. And, well, he's kind of told me already, but I don't believe him. Supposedly, this is supposed to be mining reinforced deep slate. And I am 95% sure that you cannot do that in survival mode. So we are off flying all the way to an ancient city right now, which is like over 3,000 blocks away for some reason, to test it. I'm going to dig down on top of this thing because I still don't believe you. But I also don't want to trigger anything below.
That's fair.
Okay, so this is it right here. I'm telling you, you can't mine this. Wait. No, you can't mine this. I don't believe you. No, because I believe it does do this. I know for a fact you cannot mine this.
Okay, just hold it.
I am holding
it for
this.
like a minute.
Wait.
I'm telling you, put some kind of mod on or something.
You can't change that, though. You can't change this with a data pack. Or is this just my side and it's not on your side? Because I've seen that happen before, too. No way.
Told you, man.
What? When?
I don't know if that's some kind of new feature or if he meant put a mod on or what, but
I am so confused. I'm out of here. Thank you, but I'm out of here. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, here it is. Oh, it's everywhere. Okay, I think I have everything back. Okay, now I want to do some testing. Just going to locate an ancient city. All right, I'm going to set myself with exactly what I had. Okay, here's the exact pickaxe, basically, that we just had. So now let's jump into survival mode, and can we break this? You can, and there's evidence. This means that the Minecraft wiki lied, because I looked up last night seeing if it was even possible to break reinforced deep slate in survival mode, and everything said no. So yeah, I have no idea how that was even possible. And I also lost my Silk Touch pickaxe from that creeper, but luckily I was able to get it back through Lazy Shop. But clearing off the island over there was very beneficial, because if I open this chest right here, we have gotten a lot of spruce wood, which is going to not only benefit us for today's build, but also just other builds in general. Gotta sleep, 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 gotta sleep. Because what we're building today is going to be going over here. Because right now, our mine entrance is just this little tiny thing that we kind of built on like the first or second day of the season, like before we even had the house over there. This was our first main build, and well, it's about time we got something better. Because I mean, the spruce doesn't even go all the way down to the floor, and we definitely need an upgrade. So that's why today I want to build a quarry over here. That way we can also just kind of tie in the mines with our base, rather than it just being a little entrance in the side of the hill. Where now it'll be a big hole right here where we'll be pulling rocks and ores out of the mines to be used around the area. Although I do want to mention up here at the dog cafe that we built in the last episode, that people have been starting to put their dogs in here, and I would like to announce that any AutoCrafter is welcome to put their dogs in here, because I think it would be so much fun if we had a ton of dogs inside of this cafe. In fact, I think I'm going to add a few other dogs in here as well, just to pump up the numbers a little bit. But from what I know, Willow is Anki's, and I believe Raleigh over here is Rosie's. As if for these other two, I think Wolferson is Geo's, and I actually don't know which one this is. They might both be Geo, because I know Geo did bring a dog over here. He might have brought over two. But yeah, I just really wanted to show that, because I think it's awesome that we're gonna have more dogs in our area. What is this? I feel like I should be playing this in the good old Dr. Doofenshmirtz accent, but here's the problem is I can't say it, so I'm gonna try my best. A platypus? Another platypus? Another? Perry the platypus? All hail King Perry? I didn't know he was my king. Oh my, there are so many. Is there anything inside? Oh my god, there's more inside. I think I have gotten pranked with Perry the platypus. Just gonna walk the other way. Just gonna, Anyways, like I said, we are gonna be working on the quarry today, but the first thing that we need to do for this project is probably going to be to dig out the area. Because, you know, in order to make a quarry, we need to dig the area out. So I'm gonna map out the area and see exactly how I wanna do this. I have made some progress as I've dug this down a little bit just to try to form a shape. And well, I realize this shape kind of looks like a loaf of bread, but my idea is that we have a bit of like a staircase, maybe going down right here and looping around. So it would like kind of start at this level and then move down maybe halfway there, and then it would make it the other way down over there. Over here would just basically be going straight down to wherever our bottom point is. And then over here, we would have the machinery that would be taking the materials and the rocks from the bottom all the way up to the top up here, in which we would have some sort of deposit area right here, kind of where these chests are. And originally, I was going to make a bridge over the quarry for where the road runs through. But then once I actually like started digging it out, I realized that's going to be a very long bridge, and it doesn't make sense. So instead, we are going to take this pathway and bring it down to here, and then maybe fill this in with trees. And then this pathway over here, we're just going to get rid of. And as if for the old mine entrance, we're probably just going to get rid of it and just terraform this wall down. But alrighty, let's get back to work. Here we have a staircase going all the way down to the very bottom of this quarry, which we have now dug out. And I have probably made this thing bigger a total of maybe 2 times now, because by the time that I made the staircase come all the way to the bottom, it felt like we didn't have enough space right around here to really work with. What I have done is removed all of the andesite, diorite, ores, just anything that wasn't stone from the walls. That way we can get a better idea of how this is going to be shaping out. However, we still have a lot of stuff to do for this quarry, so I think we should write down exactly what we need to do. Because if I don't, I'm going to forget. So we'll have to do texturing, shaping, builds, paths, and well, the actual mine entrance. Which this mine entrance is not exactly going to work with this, at least for the current mine that we have, because we went with the stair route, which goes all the way down there, which if I go into free cam here, the bottom of the mine ends up coming out about right here. So this definitely won't work with the quarry, meaning we are basically going to be making a whole new mine by itself. But before we get back to work, I want to run through what my current ideas are for this. In this area right here, we are going to have the pulley system that is going to be bringing any ores and stones up from the mines all the way up to the surface. In which down here we'll have some workers trying to pull everything up, as well as like the vehicles that they'll need as well. Then we'll have sort of a pathway leading over to this area here, which is where we are going to have the big mining hole, which the hole will take us all the way down to like -56 or whatever diamond level is, in which down there is where we can do all of our mining. And then I was thinking also right here, we would form just a little bit of a cave for decoration. Without further ado, let's get back to work. Who forgot to start recording and replay until it was too late? This guy. But I have made some major progress over here as I have shaped the entire thing as well as started to texture it a little bit. I've added some andesite here and some tuff over here. I'm not sure if I 100% like it. I think I do like the andesite at the top, but as for the shadows being the tuff, I'm still working out the idea on if I like it or not. It's kind of one of those things that the more I look at it, the more I like it. But I've also shaped out the spot where we're going to have the cave over here. So we're going to have just a little bit of a decorative cave, just, well, as a cave. It's not really going to serve much more purpose than it being just like a generic Minecraft cave. And then over here, probably about right here, hey, look, some lapis, is where we'll be digging out the hole that will bring us down to the deepslate layers. Now, as of when it comes to shaping and texturing this, we're not going to do much. I'm going to do my best to do some shaping with this, but there's honestly not much we are going to be able to do because this is going to be a straight shot down. But then we also have to make some form of build that is going to be pulling the materials out. The idea is we're going to make like some sort of crane structure that is going to be constantly pulling out platforms full of stuff here. And then people will be transporting it on carts throughout like a little pathway we'll build. And then we'll have a bigger building over here, which is going to be what is transporting the items from the ground all the way up to the top right here, in which we'll have like a building of some sort here, or even like a yard where it's just kind of all collecting. Alrighty, update number, I don't even know anymore. I have added a coarse dirt pathway running through like the stairwell down. That way it more looks like people are walking along this and tracking the dirt from above all the way down. And then down here at the bottom, I have begun working on the structure that is taking all the materials down from the bottom all the way up. So what I've also done is added a bit of a fog via stained glass to give off the effect that this goes all the way down to the bottom of the world, in which I'm starting to let all this copper oxidize, and I think I want to keep it at this level right here, which is the exposed copper, because I like how that fits with the spruce on the side. So this guy right here has been fully waxed and everything, but I'm letting a few of them just kind of get a little further, like this one I'm going to let. Just for the reason is I just want to see what it's going to look like fully blue, and if I like it, then I'll do it for the rest. But I put a little bit of stone and a little bit of cobblestone on this one just to get an idea of what it's going to look like with materials on it. That way we can also start getting an idea of how we want to lay out the upside, surface level, whatever you want to call it up here. Now the other thing that I've started to get done is this tunnel right here. I have dug it all the way down to, I think, -52. If we go all the way down here, we are on, yep, -52. All the way up to the deep slate, I did insta-mine it, but once we got to the deep slate, I wasn't able to insta-mine anymore, so we started to use TNT for that instead, which really did work out good as well. I just had to come through and smoothen out a few sections. But we do need a way to get from the top to the bottom easier without the use of, flying. So I have grabbed some spruce trapdoors and some ladders, and we are going to make a ladder that's going to go from the bottom all the way up. So I've kind of marked it out here where we can have a straight shot all the way down, which I have to be very careful with this thing because I've already died once going down. All right, so right here, we're just going to kind of do something like this where we'll build all the way up with the trapdoors and then we'll come back down. All right, now that we're at the top, we can have the fun time of just opening these trapdoors. All right, now we're at the bottom. We can place the ladders on the front and go all the way back up to the top. Alrighty, and then at the top, we can probably just do something like this, just to kind of bring it back up. Or we can also maybe make use of some stairs here, just by making something like this where it's more of an easier spot to get on. In fact, what we can also maybe do here is add a little bit more with the trapdoors. That way it kind of looks like handlebars as you're coming up to get onto the ladder. Another piece that we could add is kind of like support structures in here, where the only purpose in these is just to kind of hold together the ladder a bit so it doesn't like sway. There we go. That adds just a little bit more into the hole. That way it's not just, you know, all stone going down. In which for this, I kind of want to keep like the diorite and the granite that formed in the walls, because this section is going to be more of the spot where people aren't going to care about that kind of stuff. Although I do want to take a little bit of a break from the quarry right now, because Geo has asked if we want to do an interior in one of the builds in Shantytown. And well, I'm totally interested in doing that. So if we come, I believe it's this building right here, and then we come upstairs, and yeah, it's this one. He put my name on it. This is our room that we will be decorating right here. Now, I don't know exactly what I want to do with this build, but I definitely want to use this upper area as well. Maybe as just like multiple different layers. So if we start off the build by maybe bringing a beam across here, and then we'll probably take some slabs maybe here. Right now, I just want to get the rough shape on this room with the different aspects, and then we'll move into as of more decorating. All right, so since we already have all the trapdoors and the ladders from the quarry, we can use that here as a way to access the second layer. And then I almost want to put a third layer on this as well. Let's see, maybe we can put a beam like here. Yeah, actually, I don't think we'll be able to do that. So let's make a roof pattern in here. That way that just kind of squares off the top pretty well, since there isn't a window up there. I grabbed some stuff back at the house that we could use for some decoration, so let's see what we can make here. I definitely want to have this upstairs area be kind of like a loft where we're going to be able to sleep. So if we put down the bed, and then maybe we can use just this barrel as a nightstand, and then we can put some candles on top, which unfortunately I actually don't have my flint and steel on me, so we can't light those as of right now. Another thing that I wanted to try is to actually hang some leaves from the ceiling. All right, I kind of went a little crazy in the room, and I just kind of started putting details kind of everywhere. But down here we have our little like workstation / storage area where we can store some things, as well as maybe use these composters if we need to. We have a bit of shrubbery up here, and then if we come all the way up to the top is where our sleeping quarters is, where we have a nice little flower pot and our storage here. And I'm honestly really proud of myself with this interior, as I've definitely worked probably the hardest I've ever worked on an interior with this one. Just because it's such a confined space, and it's a lot of fun when you have to work in these areas. But all right, no more distractions. Let's get back to the quarry. Actually, before we continue working on the quarry, we have to go meet up for another stuff meeting. I like this pathway.
Here we are at the actual green.
What?
Where did you come from?
Oh, I don't know.
Actually, I have a question for you.
What's up?
I was taking a look at the shopping district. It's very beautiful. So why is the rocket shop so large?
Because you made your
tall?
clock tower large, so I had to make something large over here. So that way when you're in your area, you can see my clock tower. Or I don't have a clock tower, you have a clock tower. When you're over in your area, you can see my rocket shop. And when you're over here, you can see your clock tower.
Fair. Fire is here. Let's check in.
Oh, good. Good.
Fire.
Hey.
Fire.
Hey, guys.
Fire. Hello. We just wanted to check out how are things coming along with the Tuff shop and the deliveries.
Making all the money?
So in the beginning, things were actually going really well. Great deliveries. I think people were pretty happy, but the system's kind of been overloaded right now. I kind of took an extended Halloween break,
Oh.
but anyways, we have not really a lot of sales here. No one's really buying it.
Yeah,
and
we're like
we don't have a
full.
lot of requests either.
Yeah, but we do have a lot of stuff.
I know we definitely got to get there out to the people. We know people love Tuff. You know?
So basically,
And how are the deposits?
yeah, are we getting deposits? Oh. Yeah, this isn't.
Yeah, we don't really have
This
like
isn't.
sign-ups here or anything.
Oh. Yeah, we definitely something's not right
we
here.
do have. Yeah, we have fake stuff though.
Oh. Yeah, we don't talk about that.
Yeah, this is struggling a little bit.
Should
Yeah,
we? I
this
feel
is
like
not working
should we
out.
try something different? I think our methods aren't working here, guys.
Yeah, but we are talking in a place where people can hear us. So let's
That's
take
true.
it
Do we need
to a bit more private place.
Yes.
Yeah, let's go down.
Okay, so basically the staff shop is not working. That's what you're telling us.
Yeah, it's been a little tough around here. No pun intended.
Who would have guessed that our perfectly flawless system would not bring us a lot of success?
Okay, I have an idea. This may work, this may not work. But what if we tried to maybe remodel? maybe give us a new look, a new face.
Like a rebrand.
Exactly.
Ooh,
Yeah, that might get people back.
Yeah.
I like that. And what type of rebrand are you thinking of, Green?
So honestly, I think the subscription service, it really isn't working because we have to then push people to sign up and then not everyone's signing up. And I feel like if we just completely negated that, we might get some more interest.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we
Okay.
should definitely make Tuff more accessible to everyone, just so we
Like
could
ins-
get more beautiful Tuff buildings out there.
Oh yeah, there is not enough.
So instead of simple Tuff, we can turn this into Tuff Shop or Tuffs.
I like that. Toughs.
That sounds great.
And we can use all the Tuff that we already have to sell, right?
Yeah, that's true. We already have the stock, so we might as well do a remodel.
Okay, and we can split the proceeds.
Yeah. I mean, we kind of already
I'll
do
still
that
have a
anyway.
job without deliveries, right?
You can still deliver.
Or I'll
the
still get money,
diamonds.
right?
Yeah.
Perfect,
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
Are we paying him? I don't think we're paying him. Okay, you can get some cheap.
Well, I mean, he's been a good worker. I mean, he's been trying his best. I think we can let him in.
Yeah, we can. Okay, let's do. We can do.
Yeah, I've done a
can
lot
take
for you
40.
guys.
I can take 40% of the profits, and give 10 of my percentage to Fire.
I think we should just split it all even.
Oh, okay.
I like that idea.
Okay, let's split it even.
Here, I'm gonna show my worth. So a while ago, it was Tuff's birthday, and I got these hats, but I don't think I've had a chance to get them to you guys yet.
Hats.
Oh. This looks like a sword.
3, 2, 1, go.
I win.
No.
Now we just need to put all our hats together.
This is putting our minds
These-
together. This is the connection. These are our
connection.
This is our all of our.
Oh wait,
ones.
guys, it makes a T for Tuff.
Oh.
The
Oh,
sign
wait a minute.
We are a tough hive mind.
Yes.
We're gonna be so
Mm.
successful.
In 3, 2, 1, 4 toughs. We.
Tuffs.
This is the most stupid thing I've done in my whole history on AutoCraft,
It's okay.
and I have no regrets.
It's okay. Let's go.
Okay, so I think while we work on the rebrand, I think we need a new building to start with.
Oh, yeah, we need
New
something
fresh
that's
look.
more inviting, something brighter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people
Definitely
have
something
bad
different.
memories with us for some reason.
Yeah, I can work on it. I made it too
It's a little
Yeah.
menacing.
too dark.
You know,
Yeah, too
I
messy.
really like it, but it's all about the customers.
Yeah, we want to be
Yeah,
inviting.
I'll make it nice. I can do that. But meanwhile, I think we need to shut the place down, so no one gets confused. I think a sign over here, closed. Until notice. There we go. I think that should be enough, right?
We should
If
probably
they-
put a little more.
I think that delivers the message, right?
Yeah, I think that works.
And we can do we Tuffs.
There we go.
Best rebrand ever. And now we can open the shop back again.
No,
I'm
no,
kidding.
no, 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 not yet, not yet.
This has been a very productive meeting, yeah.
Yeah, so let's get to the drawing board. We'll come back and hopefully to a new shop.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
New shop
Sounds great.
for the Tuff shop.
Tough shop on 3.
3.
You guys got to give me a second.
1, 2, 3. Tough shop.
Tough shop.
I forgot what I had to say.
Back to business with the quarry. I have done some more work. As you see, I've added some lanterns going down to the bottom as a light source because, well, this place had a massive mob problem. As well as I have added some carts down here with some nice old llamas pulling the carts because I feel like that just kind of makes sense in a way. Just with the wandering traders constantly pulling stuff. Got a little bit of storage spread out around here as well with some more rocks just kind of spread around. And then I've taken the cave entrance over here and then just brought it down because we actually had a real cave down here that I just kind of opened it up to. We've also got an aquifer down here, which is honestly kind of awesome. So if we come up here and take a look at this, our texturing is definitely done. The shaping, I would say, is definitely done as well. We got builds. Well, there's a build right there. There's a build there. There's a build there. There's kind of builds everywhere in here. So I would say that one's good. Paths. Let's see. Well, we've definitely got some paths. So I would say that one's good as well. And actual mine entrance. That is a mine entrance. Now, technically, there is one more thing that we have left for this quarry, and that is going to be the upper area up here. We need to tie in the quarry with the surface level. However, I'm not sure exactly how I want to build up this area, so we are going to sleep on it and build it up in a different video, which means we can come over here and clean up all of our shulker boxes. I am so thankful that we can just shove this all in here now. So I think that is going to have to go ahead and wrap up this video here. This quarry is honestly one of my favorite things that I have ever been able to build, because I did this thing completely in survival mode and I just took my time with it and just went with the little details, and this is definitely one of my favorite builds I have ever created. But I hope you all had a great day or night or whatever it is right now, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye. Don't forget to subscribe!